working on our Ripple Silhouette projects. This project is going to be fun. First thing you need to do is find an image. Open up your iPad. Safari logo is going to be right there. Type in the search bar the name of your character. So it can be any cartoon character. It does have to have the full body though. I don't want to just cut it off at the waist or the legs or anything like that. When you type it in, I want you to click images right here. Find your favorite image. Once you make it the exact size, then you triple click the home button. It's got to be 3 clicks right in a row, and then that turns it into basically a tracing table. When you think your paper's in the middle, move your paper down a little bit so it raises the image. When you're tracing, make sure you hold your paper down really steady. It's going to want to slide around a lot, so you just need to hold it down with one hand. And as you are tracing your whole image, okay? Here's something very important that you can do as well. As you're tracing an image, I want you to constantly check to make sure that you are doing the right thing at the right time. Adjust your paper onto your iPad. Make sure that it is in the right place still. If it's not, kind of move it around so it is. And continue to trace your whole image. Okay, so finishing up here, tracing all of Chucky. Remember, you do not have to trace any details on the inside of the silhouette. Silhouette means you're just tracing a very outside shape. So do not worry about putting his nose on there, eyes, glasses, shirt design, whatever. All you want is the outside shape. After you get the outside shape traced, now you're ready to color. You're going to color it black. Look how I am coloring. I'm moving the paper so it's a more comfortable and easy color for me. So I'm coloring the whole silhouette black, moving the paper as needed so my hand doesn't get too tired. This is a pretty lengthy project, so your hand will get tired and it will hurt, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Finishing up the silhouette here. Don't forget those shoelaces. Then I'm going to take a pencil and you're going to outline the whole thing. This is a lot like a project that we did a few years ago when we traced our hand. Make sure you stay the same distance from the actual silhouette, like I'm finishing up here, to the other ripple outlines that you will create later. Now we're just going to fill up the whole page with the same distance ripple outlines as you're doing. Now when you run into the edge of the paper, do not just squish your lines together. What you're going to do is you're going to stop and pick it up where it would end up later on. Now we're going to choose colors to color our ripples. I chose orange for his hair. Now I chose purple for his glasses. That's my favorite part of him. I got red for the accents in his shirt. Yellow for the planet on his shirt. Light green for his pants. And I think that was light green, but dark green and light green for his pants. Blue for his shirt. That's as close as I can get. And here we go, ready to start coloring. Okay, when you start coloring, try not to get into the black that you just created because sometimes that can mix. The wetness of the both markers could mix together and kind of dull your color out. But just color the whole outline, the first color. The closer the outline is to the actual silhouette, the more difficult it will be, but it will get easier as we move. Okay, so now we are going to color the rest of the piece. We have all the colors that we picked out earlier. When trying to choose what color you want to do next, reference your original photo, and then you can go a couple different ways. I like to do complementary colors. Remember, those are colors that are opposite on the color wheel. So orange from his hair, blue is going to be opposite of that. So I am going to do blue from his shirt after that. Then I did red, which isn't exactly a complement, but close enough. Then yellow and red go together nicely. Then I went green after the yellow. And then both greens I wanted to put together since they represent his shorts. Purple is almost a complement to green, so they go good together. Then I started over with the orange, then blue after that. And you just keep on going all the way until your whole paper is filled. Okay? The spaces to color will get smaller and smaller the closer you get to the edge of your paper. So I hope everybody enjoyed this project. I can't wait to see them.